It's all in Premier League extra time how Palace trolled United and themselves. Crystal Palace fans don't have much to sing about. Round 7 team logo for Huddersfield Town, team logo for Tottenham Hotspur, team logo for Manchester United, team logo for Crystal Palace, team logo for West Ham United, team logo for Swansea City, team logo for West Bromwich Albion, team logo for Stoke City, team logo for Southampton, team logo for Bournemouth, team logo for Leicester City, team logo for Manchester City, team logo for Brighton Hove Albion, team logo for Newcastle United. Their record of 7 wins, 7 defeats and no goals is the worst in English Football League history. The 40 thrashing courtesy of Manchester United would not have brightened their fans' moods, but they still found a way to lift their spirits by trolling the Red Devils and their own club in the process. The week before United host the Eagles, Palace were beaten 50 at the Etihad by Manchester City. So, towards the end of the game with United, Palace supporters started chanting "How street must you be?" City scored 5. The Red Devils are lacking inspiration or determination to score goals. Jose Mourinho's side has 21 strikes this season, which has them in second place behind Pep Guardiola's team, who have scored 22. Beckham dropped into Old Trafford. Former United star David Beckham was in attendance to watch United's clash with Palace. After the game, he posted an image to Instagram with Mourinho with the caption "The Boss." Carragher compares Coutinho to Suarez. Reds legend Jamie Carragher made a comparison between Philippe Coutinho and Luis Suarez after the Brazilian's stunning strike against Newcastle. Suarez wanted to leave the Reds as Coutinho did in the summer, but he ended up staying on for longer and starring for the club. Carragher believes Coutinho will have a similar influence after remaining with Liverpool. He does it a lot, shoot from outside the box. Carragher said on Sky Sports of Coutinho, "I think that's why he gets so many goals. I think sometimes he can be frustrating when it's maybe a bit too far out, but as soon as he gets within 25 yards, the trigger is getting pulled, and rightly so, even though it's only 4 or 5 games since HES come back. His performances, considering he didn't have a real pre-season, all the talk of Barcelona, and you go back to Suarez when he was in the same situation, and would Liverpool fans take him back with open arms? It's all about his performances, and HES been brilliant these last 4 or 5 games. You think, where would Liverpool be without him? De Bruyne is so good with his left foot. Kevin De Bruyne struck a superb left-footed shot to hand Manchester City a 10 win over Chelsea. The Belgian is reportedly naturally right-footed, but that didn't stop him scoring the impressive match winner from outside the area. Now, a bizarre reason for De Bruyne's ability with his left foot has emerged. According to Belgian journalist Christophe Terra, when De Bruyne was a kid, his neighbor forbid him to use his right foot because he was destroying grass flowers, kicks with left-right. When De Bruyne was a kid, his neighbor forbid him to use his right foot because he was destroying grass flowers. Pic.twitter.com 5E5RR60MS Christophe Terra newspaper at Hull Engeland September 30, 2017 Mendy celebrates from bed. Aguero tweets HES Oakland star Benjamin Mendy was just as happy as any Manchester City star or fan to see De Bruyne score. With the left-back in hospital to undergo surgery on his ruptured anterior cruciate ligament in his right knee, he sent out a video of his own De Bruyne goal celebration. Meanwhile, Sergio Aguero has confirmed he is fine and back in Manchester following his taxi car crash in Amsterdam. The City striker was on his way to the airport after a concert when his taxi crashed into a column. The Argentine broke a rib and is facing a lengthy stint on the sideline, but he sent out a tweet saying HES fully focused on recovery. MONREALS freaky prediction at Monreal scored from next to the penalty spot to give Arsenal the lead over Brighton, but before the match he was ready to strike the back of the net. A day prior to the game, the Gunners defender posted a photo of himself in training and wrote on Twitter, "Getting my shooting boots ready. Puma One at Puma Football." Pochettino criticizes Ali dive incident. Dele Alli is being panned for a dive in the penalty area that saw him earn a yellow card against Huddersfield. His own manager Mauricio Pochettino didn't see the incident at the time, but warned that such a simulation isn't good for him. A football, I didn't see. Pochettino said, "It's so difficult for me from my position. But if it was like this, he needs to learn. He must learn. This type of action doesn't help him, doesn't help the team, and doesn't help the football." He added, "We are talking in the last few years about fair play, about being honest. I think he is improving a lot and learning, but still he must learn. Humility. Wenger's biggest lesson in 21 years at Arsenal. Arsene Wenger said humility was the biggest lesson he had learned as Arsenal marked the 21st anniversary of his appointment with a comfortable 20 win at home to Brighton in the Premier League on Sunday. Brighton are the 45th different Premier League club to be defeated by Arsenal since Wenger arrived at the North London club in 1996, breaking the mark Head shared with former Manchester United boss Alex Ferguson. Asked what the one thing above all other that he had learned from his time at Arsenal, Wenger replied, "I would say humility. This result meant Arsenal have not conceded a goal in 4 successive Premier League matches following a humiliating 40 defeat by Liverpool on August 27. Since then, the Gunners have won 3 and held champions Chelsea, one of the London rivals, to a goalless draw." Additional reporting with AFP.